Hi, everybody. My name's Brian Graham. I'm the system administrator for the AUD modernization project at Idaho Power. I've been with Idaho Power for 10 years, and kind of an icebreaker for me is like everybody first time at the peer utility group. This is my first time, so all right, I see some hands. That's awesome. Come say hi to me. That'd be awesome. I'm going to let Melissa introduce herself, and then I'll continue with the presentation.
I'm Melissa Peterson, and I've been with Idaho Power for close to 30 years. Always involved in the mapping and AUD side of things. I'm a technical support analyst. I've seen Idaho Power through when we did board drafting, did everything ink on linen, all the way through our conversion to AutoCAD, into GIS, and into AUD. We were one of the first clients that implemented the very original AUD system when it was pre-AUD, when it was UDS. And this is the fourth time I've attended PUG.
This is our service territory and mainly southern Idaho and a little bit parts of eastern Oregon. We proudly served our customers in Idaho and Oregon for over 100 years, since 1916, actually. Our regional operation centers are located to provide timely restoration activities when needed, but also provide frontline customer service to our communities. A few offices are minimally staffed with only line crew, while the other locations include customer relations, field services, design services, field engineers, schedulers, material services, mechanics, safety professionals, and others in localized support to our customers. Part of serving our customers, we have several facilities. You can see there, we have 17 hydro facilities, 3 natural gas plants, 2 coal plants, 2 energy storage facilities, and 1 diesel facility. The diesel facility is mainly used for emergency cases. Hydro makes up to about 40% of our generation assets, and the coal plants are scheduled to be converted to natural gas very soon. Natural gas is projected to overtake hydro as our biggest asset class in the near future. As you can see, we have approximately 5,000, close to 5,000 miles of high voltage transmission lines. Our Idaho Power Company will soon begin construction on a new high-capacity transmission line from Washington to Idaho. Transmission interconnectivity is a critical part of Idaho Power Integrated Resource Plan, relying on transmission to import energy to supplement our existing generation resources will help maintain service availability and reliability to all our customers. We approximately have 630,000 customers. You can see close to 30,000 miles of distribution lines and 251 substations. And we have approximately 2,100 employees at the moment. Melissa and I both work in what we call the design application team. And kind of fun fact is in our department of 7 people, we have 104 years combined service at Idaho Power. Our team is comprised of two job roles, 3 system administrators. You can see them there on your left. 3 technical support analysts. And as a team, we have a combined, I've already said that, 104 years of support service at Idaho Power, which is, unheard of sometimes. And this is kind of a snapshot of our support footprint. Approximately 270 CAD users. That includes the 108 AED installations we have across our territory. and 7,100 total user touch points. Our team supports all design verticals within the company, including contractors. The support scope includes GPS and design solutions, engineering document management, physical and digital infrastructure, and integrated services. Some of the projects we have in flight to date and in the near future, an AutoCAD and Meridian engineering design management upgrade should be in 2025. I won't go over every point here, but I will kind of head towards the AUD and the UDH upgrade that we're currently working on right now. Idaho Power is in the process of upgrading and replacing multiple integrated operations, technical solutions at the same time. Phase 1 of the implementation of AUD is currently going and is slated to go live in December of 2024, and Phase 2 implementation will in December of 2025. I'm going to hand it over to Melissa Peterson right now.
All right, so as Brian indicated, we are in the midst of AUD upgrade. We're working with power engineers and SPS to implement. Phase 1 is we're implementing the AUD and UDH integrations as well as the EAM. The GIS module that for UDH that we're implementing in Phase 1 is to the Esri GIS geometric network. And then come Phase 2 that we start next year, we will be implementing the UDH GIS module, but connected to the Esri utility network. So we have several projects that are, like that last slide indicated, we're doing an OMS replacement currently, as well as upgrading our GIS system from the geometric network to the utility network, as well as AUD and our CIS system. So the project purpose for upgrading AUD is to reduce technical and business risk. We have a ton of custom code that we've developed over the last 25 plus years that we need to eliminate, modernize and improve timeliness and accuracy of design data, reduce redundancy, and then remove dependencies on external applications and job scheduling and planning. Some of the benefits is the automation capabilities. So with a new AUD, there's a lot of the configuration to automate a lot of the material ordering that we don't have today. Reduce maintenance burden, implementation of supported, optimized, and up-to-date software, improve employee morale and customer satisfaction, and coordinate and project scheduling synergies, and enhance data quality. Our AUD upgrade project began in 2023. We're in the build and configuration phase and plan to go live in December of this year. And then mid next year, we'll start on our Phase 2 implementation. That will take us through the end of 2025. So we've really made a concerted effort to focus on our operational change management by including a good portion of our designers and our technical advisors that work closely with the designers, as well as our methods and materials department for the material portion. We're replacing heavy customization with out-of-the-box configuration. We had very complex business design processes that we've accumulated and written over the last close to 30 years. and going to a more out of the box configuration, so we don't have to rely on custom code. This is a very brownfield implementation, so it'll be good. And then our phase 2, like I indicated, is to do our UDH GIS module to integrate to the new GIS utility network. One of our biggest challenges with that is our pre-built and as-built process. We're really struggling with that between our GIS department and our mapping department. That is it. Thank you for your time and opportunity for presenting today.
So does anyone have any questions? The first question. I need to get my steps in.
I think you said you had like 270 designers. Is your plan to move all of those designers onto AUD?
Yes. And we have about 100 designers.
Okay.
So yeah, we will be moving all of them. All of our distribution. We outside of the project scope, we do have substation designers and transmission designers, but they don't use AUD currently. So it's just our distribution side.
Okay. And then what are your designers using today before you move to AUD?
We have a highly customized version of AUD.
Of AUD in that. Okay.
Yeah.
So before SBS took over the product in 2016, it was an Autodesk product. And then in 2016, we went into a strategic alliance with Autodesk where we took over their entire utility business and picked up their employees from the Autodesk consulting group, my old group. So the guys that I used to work for them worked for me. It was fun. And so they were on the old Autodesk automated utility design. So technically we took over the licensing, but it wasn't our product at that point. So the question on the designer is just our largest customer that we have is 846 plus 25, about 875 users. I'm going to round it up. Our smallest customer is 5. Same software, every customer. Same UDH, every customer. It's the same everywhere that's out there. So it's just fully scalable.
You stated that the as-built process is a struggle. Could you expand on that hurdle that y'all are trying to overcome?
Yeah. So currently in the geometric network of the GIS, we are using Designer Express to do all of our pre-built processes. And then as soon as we know that the job has been in service in the field, then we commission that into the master GIS database. With the upgrade to the UN, we will not have Designer Express, and we are going to be implementing the UDH integration for playback. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to be able to do playback pre-built and playback and as-built without having to do a bunch of manual work. Right now they redraw everything from, they can attach the work order to GIS and then they just redraw.
Just curious, given that you're using AUD currently and looking to move to a newer version, how much of a challenge is it for you to leave behind all that customization and everything that you've built and moving into, a more out of the box? Are you finding some similarities or ways to still accomplish?
Some similarities. We're going to have some of our designers, some of the groups that are struggling with the concept of how the out-of-the-box functionality works. Currently, we have a customized form that pops up that allows them to pick all of their materials and assign it to a work location. That's going to go away, obviously. They'll have the out-of-the-box little drop down, pick the material. I think a majority of the designers are excited about that. They're not going to have to do as much manual stuff as they do today. But we have a handful of designers that are really struggling to get on board with it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So the one problem we can't solve is it's not the way my daddy did it. It's not the way my daddy's daddy did it. It's not the way I'm going to do it. That's up to you guys to do the change management. We can support you. We can give you the tools. We can give you the instructions. But it's really, you have to do the change management in-house. Strong change management, Hydro One had a great one, leads to success.
On the change management, do you have like upper management coming down with a hammer and saying you will do this, or have you gone like ground up?
Ground up.
Yeah.
You mentioned on that one slide that you guys are in the process of upgrading to the Esri utility network. Are
Yeah.
you guys doing that simultaneously with
Yes.
that?
Yep.
So
Yeah, simultaneously we're doing our CIS system, our AUD system, GIS, and OMS. Thank you.